The deepest velvet night stretched across the cosmos, a tapestry woven with countless stars, momentous and silent with cosmic potential. Beneath the ancient Bodhi tree, Siddhartha Gautama sat in unwavering stillness, his posture resolute, breath a rhythmic tide. Within, his mind shone with unparalleled luminosity. The air around him hushed, awaiting a revelation of universal truth. Within, his mind shone with unparalleled luminosity. The air around him hushed, awaiting a revelation of universal truth. His quest brought him to this sacred tree of awakening, where his final spiritual battle neared conclusion. Every fiber of his being attuned to cosmic shifts. Deepest darkness receding, a delicate change stirred in the eastern sky. A soft, nascent, silver glow, like a new world's whisper, painted the distant horizon. A subtle, ethereal light. It promised a new day's arrival, hinting at something profound. As night's final hours exhaled into warmth, the universe seemed to pause, suspended in reverence, anticipating the imminent breakthrough altering human consciousness forever. Siddhartha remained perfectly still, an immovable anchor amidst the cosmos's quiet stirrings. His physical form, a statue. A seismic shift reverberated deep within his consciousness. An inner knowing, an absolute certainty, settled upon him. He knew, with understanding permeating his essence, that ultimate awakening was imminent, a breath away from manifestation. Above him, the majestic Bodhi tree stood as a venerable sentinel, its expansive canopy reaching towards the heavens. Its myriad leaves, touched by night's moisture, shimmered like emerald jewels, catching the nascent light's faint glimmer. Around him, damp ground, dew clinging to grass, reflected silence with crystalline prisms. An ancient wind whispered secrets. The long night saw Siddhartha's unbroken meditation, his relentless focus delving into existence's deepest recesses. He pushed past illusion's veils, closer to reality's bedrock, the undeniable truth beneath all phenomena. His boundless consciousness transcended individual identity, becoming a vast, observing ocean, calm yet intensely aware. He saw his past lives unfolding like an infinite scroll. Countless births, deaths, forms, and experiences across realms. He witnessed intricate karmic threads, echoes of actions rippling through time, binding beings to their destinies. Each existence, a chapter in consciousness's saga, revealed profound interconnectedness and drive for understanding. With searing clarity, he observed beings born into myriad circumstances, experiencing joy and sorrow's full spectrum. He watched them suffer old age, sickness, and death, only to be reborn, driven by craving and attachment. This panoramic vision revealed samsara's relentless churn, turning endlessly through eons, binding all unenlightened life. This panoramic vision revealed samsara's relentless churn, turning endlessly through eons, binding all unenlightened life, piercing through cause and effect's tapestry. With supreme clarity, the fundamental truth presented itself. It was a direct, unmediated comprehension, resonating through his being. He understood suffering's origin. This profound insight, rooted in ignorance and desire, was the key, illuminating the path with unparalleled wisdom. Following this revelation, suffering's cessation emerged like light-dispelling shadows, transcending all pain. He comprehended nibbana, ultimate liberation, the unbinding of the mind, and how suffering could be extinguished. Finally, with complete comprehension, he understood the precise, unwavering path to freedom, noble and clear. Despite monumental insights, dawn had not fully arrived. The final illumination still awaited him. It was a lingering breath, a cosmic pause before his quest's ultimate culmination, shimmering beyond the veil. The universe held its breath, fixed on the Bodhi tree figure, awaiting the definitive breakthrough, illuminating reality. The eastern sky, cloaked in retreating shadows, began its slow, majestic transformation from inky black. It softly bled into profound indigo, then transitioned to ethereal violet, hinting at unfolding magic. Delicate streaks of pale gold spread, kissing the horizon, signaling the sun's triumphant descent over the land. The myriad stars, fiercely brilliant all night, began to fade with gentle, dignified grace, one by one. They receded softly, acknowledging approaching majesty, bowing in silent reverence to the sun's imminent reign. Their light dissolved subtly into growing luminosity, an invisible memory against the brightening sky. preparing for a new day. A solitary sound broke silence. A single bird hidden in rustling leaves offered alone, delicate note. A pure, unassuming melody resonated with immense significance, like the first drop of rain after drought. Soon, other birds joined, weaving a nascent chorus. Nature awakened, tuning instruments for a new chapter. Siddhartha's eyes remained closed, yet his perception transcended physical sight's limitations. His mind, unbound by thought or form, expanded exponentially, vast and infinite as the sky. Every subtle sensation, fleeting thought, an illusion dissolved into pure awareness, leaving radiant truth. Amidst the cosmic dramas unfolding, a tangible sensation, a warm, golden ray, touched his serene face. It was a divine embrace, a silent affirmation from the universe, more than just physical warmth. Dawn's first light arrived, externally and as a signal for the monumental inner event awaiting release. As golden light caressed his skin, something magnificent and transformative occurred deep within his being. It was a sudden, cataclysmic shift, an explosion of pure awareness shattering all remaining boundaries. Final veils of ignorance dissolved, revealing reality's boundless nature. Universe within aligned perfectly with without. Siddhartha's mind, an instrument of flawless clarity, penetrated reality's very essence. Beyond surface appearances, he saw phenomena's fundamental nature, impermanence, interconnectedness, and lack of separate self. This direct, intuitive seeing, free from concepts, encompassed existence in a unified gaze, revealing life's dance. He perceived intricate interconnectedness of all beings, from insect to star. No entity exists in isolation. Every action, thought, existence rippled through life's vast web, influencing and being influenced by others. Separateness was an illusion. All life, an expression of a single, indivisible, living tapestry. He truly understood. With expanded awareness, impermanence's truth became vividly clear. All forms are transient, flowing, the illusion of a permanent self or unchanging world. Dissolved, he saw them as arising and passing away. Attachment to fleeting forms caused suffering. True liberation lay in embracing ceaseless flux, without resistance. The deepest illusion, the separate ego, the fixed I, unveiled as an empty construct of processes. This realization brought unimaginable lightness, a release from self-identification's heavy burden, fears and desires. The permanent self vanished, leaving pure, unbounded awareness, free from all limitations, radiating peace. Through profound insight, he experienced boundless compassion, flowing intrinsically through the universe's fabric.
With
a vast,
deepest reverence,
impartial love
I
extended
offer
equally
these
to all
blooms
beings,
to you,
recognizing
seeker
shared
of
vulnerability
truth.
and awakening potential. This compassion, born of unconditioned understanding, desired only ultimate freedom from suffering for all life. The thick, ancient veil of ignorance, obscuring reality for countless lifetimes, lifted completely and irrevocably, like a fog dissipating, and revealed a landscape of breathtaking clarity and beauty. Always hidden, confusion, doubt, delusion vanished into boundless wisdom's light, leaving pure, radiant truth. The intricate, tenacious chain of craving and attachment, binding all beings, shattered into a million pieces. Each link, forged by clinging and aversion, disintegrated, releasing him from its relentless grip. This was true emancipation. Freedom from desires and aversions, ending the ceaseless cycle of past existences. The powerful, relentless wheel of rebirth, samsara, spinning ceaselessly through eons, loosened its grip. Its turning mechanism, fueled by ignorance and craving, lacked its driving force, no longer subject to dictates. The cycle was broken, momentum exhausted. A gateway to permanent liberation stood wide open before him. A deep, immeasurable, boundless peace flooded his entire being, permeating every cell, every atom. It was tranquility unlike any known, timeless, pure, beyond worldly condition or disturbance's reach. This profound serenity, his awakened mind's natural state, radiated silent, all-encompassing joy from his core. Siddhartha Gautama, the relentless seeker, finally
light
crossed the ultimate
awakens.
threshold.
Peace
Navigating illusion's
profound.
current, he scaled
Joy
spiritual peaks,
unending.
plunged into truth's unfathomable depths, his journey reaching sublime culmination. Mara's armies of fear, doubt, and craving vanquished, dissolved by his unwavering resolve and luminous wisdom. The internal struggle ended. Egoic resistance dissolved, leaving a mind free from all adversarial forces. He pierced every delusion layer, seeing reality with unclouded vision, unblemished by misconception or attachment. Intricate webs of ignorance, spun by lifetimes of perception, were unwound and illuminated completely. No longer Prince Siddhartha, that identity melted into his awakening's boundless ocean, along with others. Unconfined by human perception or unenlightened mind, he was completely unbound and free, radiating peace. He had become the Buddha, the awakened one. Not a title, but a state of being embodied. His consciousness blossomed, reaching ultimate potential, radiating wisdom and compassion spontaneously. The name Buddha resonated as transformation's truth, illuminating the path for others in darkness. In perfect synchronicity, the sun rose fully, its magnificent golden light pouring forth. Golden light streamed through Bodhi tree leaves, bathing him in radiant, celestial warmth, a cosmic embrace. The world paused, bowing in profound recognition of Enlightenment's birth, showering purest blessings upon him. Legends whispered the Bodhi tree, silent witness, felt the profound tremor of his awakening. Its ancient roots vibrated softly. Venerable branches rustled with unusual vigor, a celebratory dance. Every leaf shimmered with intensified emerald light, reflecting sunlight like countless polished jewels. Radiant, the tree, a living entity steeped in seasons, actively celebrated Enlightenment's birth, emanating a faint glow. A halo of living green light, vibrant and pure, shimmered around every branch and leaf. Birds, drawn by unseen force, perched among boughs, their chirps imbued with softer, more harmonious tones. Even wild deer approached the sacred clearing with gentle, reverent steps, eyes wide, sensing peace. The wind softened its cadence, circling around him with graceful, intentional motion, like a celestial hymn. All nature partook in this sublime triumph, harmonizing with the awakened consciousness, radiating peace. In unseen ethereal realms, celestial beings of immense radiance materialized, appearing in luminous forms. They folded hands in profound reverence, bowing deeply before the awakened one, their faces shining with awe. One whispered with boundless joy, "A lamp has been lit in darkness, illuminating the path for all." When the sun's golden light reached fullness, bathing the landscape, Siddhartha gently opened his eyes. The world he gazed upon was identical on the surface. Ancient trees, lush grass, vast sky, quiet river. Everything seemed unchanged, yet a profound transformation had occurred within his perception. Everything was utterly transformed, not by external change, but because he had changed entirely. His perception, stripped of illusion and bias, saw with unparalleled clarity, unclouded by ignorance's fogs. His vision was pure, unconditioned, and utterly boundless, free from fears, fires, or desires' pull. He saw reality as fluid, dynamic, ever-changing, a ceaseless dance of arising and passing away. He perceived all phenomena, profound interconnectedness, every element inextricably linked to every other. In inherent impermanence, he discovered exquisite beauty. The world was an extension of his awakened awareness. A soft, serene smile touched his lips, peaceful, profound, radiating immeasurable calm. It was the first genuine smile of the Enlightened One, born of absolute liberation and boundless compassion. This smile resonated with cosmic harmony, signaling complete inner peace, a beacon of ultimate tranquility. The earth itself responded, a subtle, ethereal glow emanating from its ancient surface, rejoicing. A cool, gentle breeze, carrying dew and forest scent, wafted through ancient trees. Across the clearing, it brought a deep, pervasive serenity, a palpable calm inviting all beings to partake in newfound peace. The Buddha, his voice imbued with ultimate truth, whispered quietly, words carrying universal insight. All beings carry within themselves the sacred seed of awakening, the inherent potential for enlightenment. If watered with diligent wisdom and cultivated with boundless compassion, it will bloom into radiant liberation. After enlightenment, the Buddha did not rise. For 7 days, he remained absorbed in profound truth. It was deep, unwavering contemplation, integrating his vast awakening, boundless wisdom permeating his being. This period prepared him for the monumental task ahead, embodying the purest potential of awareness. During the first week, He stood before the majestic Bodhi tree, his gaze unwavering and unblinking. It was an act of profound gratitude, honoring the tree as the silent, steadfast witness to his awakening. His eyes perceived the tree as a living symbol of the path, a nurturing environment's embodiment. The second week was spent in profound walking meditation, each step a conscious, deliberate act. Every movement, sensation, breath expressed complete presence, seamless integration of mind and body. This practice solidified enlightenment, grounding boundless wisdom into movement's reality, preparing for others. In the third week, he entered deeper meditation, a profound absorption causing his being to radiate light. This inner luminescence poured forth, illuminating the surrounding forest like 1,000 suns, boundless energy. Devas in celestial heavens whispered with awe, "This is truly the one who shattered suffering's chains." News of his enlightenment spread, not by human speech, but through subtle, natural, and celestial currents. Animals sensed something new and sacred, a palpable shift in the land's energy, with innate sensitivity. In bustling villages beyond the forest, life went on. People engrossed in daily routines, unaware. A world-changing event quietly transpired. Close by, altering consciousness forever, beneath a sacred tree, a wandering hermit, wise and perceptive, caught a glimpse of the Buddha from afar. Mesmerized, he whispered, "He shines like no other, a beacon of light, unlike any I have ever witnessed." Even Mara, defeated but not vanished, watched from afar, knowing his power to bind was broken. As the Buddha looked across India's sunlit landscape, his heart expanded with immense compassion. He unveiled suffering's truth, its causes, its liberating end, and the precise path to ultimate freedom. "I have found the path," he whispered, filled with infinite tenderness. "Now I must share it."
Look, the enlightened one shines so brightly. He has found true peace.
I will give you 10 coins for the whole basket.
That is too low, friend. The quality is excellent today.
We have fresh spices from the south. Come look.
It is magnificent. More beautiful than I ever imagined.
May all beings be well. It is time to share this peace with the world.